where's Tom? Tom, one of our. Oh, there he is. Oh,
Tom's
can you get Tom back there?
Well, we'll get with him.
Tom will be one of our co-hosts also for today, and he'll be on throughout the day, and we have some entertainment, as you can see, with Tom Hines, and also Darryl with the chords will be performing. And again, you know, the key here is get the phone calls. We're going to be talking to you, telling you to give in and give some dollars to Easter Seals. It all stays right here in Carbon County. You see the numbers on your screen. Whatever one is best for you. We have a lot of phones and a lot of fine people manning the phones this year, as we do every year. And we'll have shifts throughout the day. Perhaps some people you know will be volunteering today, and you might even be able to talk to one of your friends throughout the day. But the main thing is, and we always say, do it early.
Right.
Yeah, get those phones
Somebody
ready.
has to start it.
Yeah, somebody has to
That's
start it.
right.
So maybe you could be the first person to put your pledge on for the what year is this now? This is the 13th.
Hey, that's
lucky
my lucky
13th.
number, so maybe we'll be in good shape this year.
Hey,
all right?
that's right.
But as we go through the day, of course, the chords, like I say, our host band, but we're going to have entertainment starting out early in the day with the younger set.
That's right.
You know, with the high school and junior high and grade schools and so forth. And then as we go through the day, and we get to late tonight, of course, that's when those old timers start taking over.
That's right.
But we're going to have ourselves a great time. So
okay, we're going to go
now,
to the chords.
To the chords, Darryl.
The sun came out, so we're going to play a song that celebrates the fact that we're going to have a beautiful day. We're going to raise lots of money for Easter Seals today. Take it, guys. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star, and you'll feel a part of every mountain, sea and shore. You can hear from far and near a world you've never heard before. And on that clear day, on that clear day, you will see forever and evermore. Johnny Mulatto on the chorus. And on that clear day, on that clear day, you will see forever and ever and evermore. They're the greatest love the world has known on that clear day. Thanks. We're going to do another song. This was done by the late, great Louis Armstrong, and it was featured in the movie Good Morning Vietnam. It's a beautiful song with lyrics that are especially important in today's world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh, the chords.
What a wonderful world.
Yes,
What a wonderful
what a
world it can
wonderful
be
world
with
it
a lot
can
of
be.
people out there and kind of helping us out in here. Again, we have the chords.
Chords sort of our house band for
That's
today.
it.
They'll be on throughout the day and into the night. And they've been down here now at least the past 3, maybe past 4.
Oh, I think it's a lot more than that.
And
yet,
Darryl's,
really.
of course, been
They're-
here from all of them.
They're
but-
starting to get looking a lot older than what they are, really. But
Well,
it's been
that's
great.
okay.
We go through a whole day long. We're here for 12 hours, and we're going to start out
Well, we're gonna
early.
yeah, we're gonna-
and we're going to get ourselves a nice presentation.
That's right.
And,
Al-
gentleman by
Al
the name of
Lichty.
Albert Lichty from
Hello, Al, Vice
from
President of
the,
the Advisory
from
Council.
the Advisory Council.
This is $2,000 from the advisory council that we raised during the year.
Albert, we thank you very much. Thank you very
$2,000.
much.
Now that's
Thank
a good
you.
way to start it
Thank
out.
you.
Thank you, Albert.
Thank you very much,
Welcome
Albert.
back from your trip.
Thank you very
Okay,
much. You can stay
but,
right there, Albert. Also, I'd like to introduce the president of Easter Seals for Hazleton and Carbon County, and the guy who puts a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff together, and of course active with Easter Seals throughout the year. Our president, John Seaman. How you doing there, John?
It would be nice to be
And
able
we
to do
need a
this.
microphone,
Yeah,
too.
to do the speaking the way he can is what makes it nice. John.
Yes.
Thank you for the compliment. I think the public needs to know exactly what we do, and we're going to take about 5 minutes and show them the Easter Seal programs, how they exist down here in Carbon County as well up in Hazleton. Starting with the infant program running out all the way through to what we call a special academic helper program. So let's show everyone what it is Easter Seal does and how effective it is for some of these kids.
The programs at Easter Seals reach out to a wide range of diverse disabilities which affect children, regardless of what the disabling condition is. Muscular dystrophy, cerebral palsy, minimum brain dysfunction, learning disabilities, Down syndrome, developmental delays, and far too many others to mention. The Easter Seal programs have the flexibility and know-how to address the needs created by the disorders. The experts at Easter Seals are very much aware of how critical early intervention is for these children. They know that the earlier the problems are identified, the greater the chances are for the child to overcome the disability or to minimize the consequences brought on by the disorder. The infant stimulation program is the first step in the program continuum. Here, the babies are brought in for an assessment to determine the extent of the delays in their development. Once they are classified, a multidisciplinary team of specialists review the findings and develop a program designed specifically to meet the needs of the infant. Each specialist will blend her expertise in harmony with the others, thereby allowing the baby to get the best of all worlds. The toddler program format is a group structure which provides intensive training geared towards the remediation of the more severe developmental delays the child demonstrates. The group structure is small, thereby allowing the teachers and other staff members to provide near one-on-one training. Therapists are also available for the special needs of each disabled toddler. In the preschool program, the children attend class on a daily basis for 2.5 hours. All teaching efforts follow a curriculum which emphasizes strategies developed for group training of gross and fine motor abilities, cognitive ability, language use, and comprehension, and self-help skills. Each day, the children are afforded a variety of techniques, which are fun activities with a specific outcome in mind. As in other programs, the physical, occupational, and speech therapists are available to offer their specialties if the children need them. The Academic Helper Program reaches out to school-age children who are experiencing serious academic difficulties. Staffed by a host of volunteers and Easter Seal specialists, the program combines a multisensory approach to enhance the students' learning ability with direct tutoring sessions, thereby improving their ability to learn in general, while a tutoring effort helps relieve the reading problems. This two-pronged approach has proven to have a dramatic, positive impact on the children's overall school achievement. The outpatient program involves children whose problems are not severe enough to justify enrollment in one of the class-type settings. The child's problem may be limited to a speech and/or language delay with no other complications, or it may be just a physical problem in need of physical therapy only, or a fine motor delay, which needs some help from the occupational therapist. Those children are scheduled for a once per week or twice per week session with a particular therapist. The Society also provides a summer camping program for disabled children and adults who have severe problems. The camping program is residential and lasts for 1 week. It is a special offering because it represents the only recreational activity these children and adults experience each year. Special equipment needs such as wheelchairs, braces, walkers, canes, and crutches are also offered by the Society. In some cases, the equipment is on loan for those with temporary needs, or assistance in the purchase of the equipment can be rendered. In all, the Easter Seal Society has only one mission. That is to provide the best therapeutic and training services there are for disabled persons in order that they too can take their rightful place in society. The mission is accomplished each year for above expectations, but is realized only because of the caring and loving support of our community. They make it happen. Easter Seals carries it out.
As you just watched on the video, it says, make it happen. And that's what it's all about, making it happen. The people here that are going to help out all day long as far as entertainment are here donating all their time, your hosts, your sponsors, the bands, and everything else. And we need you people out there. That video has to put a little bit of touch into you and has to make you feel just a little bit of maybe you can do your part and help in a little bit of a way. Again, such a beautiful day outside after the morning rain, and let's make it a beautiful day in here. Let's get those phones to ring and just help out in any possible way you can. Earlier they said about making phone calls. It might have sounded dumb to you, but it really means a lot. If you call 3 people and 3 people turn the TV program on, the telethon on, and I 1 out of every of those 3 make a phone call and a pledge, that's money that we wouldn't have had. And it's money that's needed here in Carbon County where all of the proceeds stay from this telethon. And we do need your help out there as well as us doing our part in here. Right now we're going to go out to the phone banks, and Darryl is out there. He's going to let you talk to or let you see who's out there answering the phones right now, and maybe they can get some of the phones to ring. Darryl, you've got it.
Thank you, Larry. Yes, we're out in the phone bank. We talked a few minutes ago about all the great volunteers who are going to help out during the course of the Easter Seals Telethon. You just witnessed the tape that shows you one of the many services provided by Easter Seals in Carbon County. And some of these, we have phones ringing already, and it's about time. It's wonderful if you can see the improvement that we've made, especially with children over the past few years, the kids who come to the telethon. And year after year, we see how much better they're getting and how their lives are improved by your phone calls and your support of Easter Seals. We have some folks here from the Lions Club of Bowmanstown Perryville Lions, and first of all, they want me rather than them, and I'm going to ask them to mention a few names of people who they like to call and hear from. But they'd like us to try to induce all of the Lions in the area to give a call and to get your friends and relatives to call and begin supporting our telethon early in the afternoon so we can get some great numbers throughout the day. I'd like to start with the ladies in here. Give us your name. Oh, you've got something more important to do right now.
Mike Wimble,
And Mike, you're from?
Bowmanstown.
Tell us how Lions Club got involved in the Easter Seals Telethon.
Well, we were called and asked for some volunteers to man the phones this afternoon, so that's why we're here.
You know much about Easter Seals other than what you're beginning to see here?
Not a whole lot, other than the fact that when my brother was sick 35 years ago, it helped him.
That's great. So there's a personal connection for you. That's great. And again, throughout the course of the day, you're going to find out about all the services, not just for children, but for older people and for senior citizens who are stroke victims. Lots of people can be helped by your money. And like Larry said, the money stays here. It stays locally. And you can make an impact on one of your neighbors, one of your relatives, one of your friends. You are?
Janice Mack, Palmerton.
And anybody in particular you'd like to hear from? Anyone you think may be watching early?
Hopefully, Palmerton Band Parents Association. Their youngsters are in here right now getting ready, and the high school jazz band will be playing later on. So hopefully they're all watching, and I'd like them to call.
And that's a good bunch of people. All of band associations. I'm hoping that some of the people from the Jim Thorpe Band Boosters, with whom I have to work very, very closely, I hope you're watching too. And we'll try to get everybody called. Let's get some pledges. Let's get things going early this afternoon, not wait until tonight.
Nancy Herzog, Palmerton area. My husband's the president of Lions Club. Calling your pledges.
Thanks, Nancy. These folks are here to help people who need their help. And you can do it very simply. Just pick up your telephone and make a pledge, whatever you can afford to do. And we'll be back talking to the folks on the phone throughout the course of the day. Now we go back to center stage with Crazy Willie.
All right, now you were out there along with Darryl at the phone bank, and the Lady Lions and the Lions men are out there, and you people that are out there are from the Lions organization. Come on, let's get those phones ringing. Let's get them calls going, and let's help your organization out who is here helping us as part of the Carbon County Easter Seals annual telethon that we have going all the time. And again, it's people like the Lioness and the Lions and the other people that we're going to have coming in here answering phones and all the entertainment that's here all day long doing their part. But again, as any telethon goes, whether it's any organization, whatever it might be, we need your help so that we can do our part. And there's not more I can then say, but get those phones to ring, make those phones ring, let's have ourselves a good day. We're only 27 minutes into a 12-hour day, and it's a long way to go, and we have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to show you about Easter Seals and what they can do for you, whether you're an infant or whether you are an elderly infant. So it doesn't make any difference the age. It doesn't make any difference the size. Any way that Easter Seals and here in Carbon County can help out, they will certainly do their part to help you. But in return, you people that have healthy children that are going to be here with the elementary band that's going to be playing in a short while, be proud, be honored that they can do the things that they can do. And if you're out there watching, whether you're grandparents or parents, get those pledges in, not only to see your child on TV, but to help them, to help us. And that's what it's all about. We need those phones to ring. We need you people out there to get the phones to ring. The numbers are going across the bottom of the screen, and help us to help you. Right now, we're going to show you some other people that are going to help us to do things here that make our telethon possible. And Billy Washko, if you want to take care of that, let's writ the sponsors.
Okay, you got it. Some of the main people making this broadcast possible. The Carbon County Easter Seal Telethon. Scotty's Fashions. Plants in Palmerton, Little Gap. The Citizens National Bank in Lansford. George I. LaRose Insurance. Miners Memorial Medical in Coaldale. Beers Modular and Mobile Homes in Lehighton. Blue Ridge Pressure Casting in Lehighton. Ed and Connie Melbar, Jim Thorpe, Lehighton Beverage Company, Lehighton. Hager Furniture in Palmerton. Nottin Hunton Hospital. Bowmanstown Diner in Bowmanstown. Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Palmerton. F&M True Value Hardware in Nesquehoning. Will Donner Insurance Agency in Jim Thorpe. Representative Keith McCall. Our sponsors for the 1994 Carbon County Easter Seals Telethon. We thank them all.
And those are the people that are making it possible here for our Carbon County Easter Seals Telethon, our sponsors. And we do thoroughly need them, as well as we need you people out there. Again, I can keep repeating it over and over again, but there's nothing we can do here with this telethon, nothing we can do to help people unless you people help us. So keep those phones ringing, get those phones ringing, and I believe right now we're going to be turning it over to Mr. Tom Heineck, who is going to introduce the numbers that the elementary band is going to do. Tom, I guess you better come over here to me since we'll do it this way. So, Tom, how you been doing? Welcome to our telethon, and we're glad you could bring the youngsters up here.
Thanks, Larry. Or do I call you crazy?
Crazy, either way.
Okay. We're real happy to be up here. These young people that are going to play for you momentarily have been working hard for quite a few months now. We just put on a good concert a couple nights ago, and we're happy to be playing for the telethon today. Because we have all these fine young people here, I'd like to make a request to all parents who ever had a little boy or girl start on an instrument in elementary school, anybody who's a little bit older now and played in elementary school, and for that matter, anybody who knows anybody who had a youngster play in elementary school. Why don't you put out a call now to the telethon and show your support of these people and all the people that benefit from the telethon. We're going to play two songs right now. First one is a piece called Somerset Overture. It's a very stately piece of music. And the second piece we're going to play for you is called Old MacDonald's Band. It's a real fun tune, and it's a collection of very familiar melodies. So here's the students from the S.S. Palmer, Towamensing, and St. John Newman schools in the Palmerton area.
Thank you, Tom. You take it away, and remember, kiddies, nobody that doesn't smile after you're finished playing gets a kiss. Nice to see those smiling faces. Go ahead, Tom. a great job.
You,
that
you know,
was.
it's already it's funny the things that go on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Larry's here singing along, and then when they all stopped, he was still
stopped
singing.
dead, and they went bing bing, and I was still singing. I'm glad I had my mic off.
Yeah, that was good. That
Well,
was
that's
funny.
Great.
That's
it
funny.
is so nice. Like I said before, these kids don't really realize just how important they are to our telethon.
Oh, definitely.
Like I said
definitely.
before, the dollars out there we need. That's
Yes,
a
we
must.
need the dollars.
That is a must. You can't argue that. But these young ladies and young gentlemen that are here today doing their part to help us with the telethon.
Right.
I mean, if they bring in $100 or $200 or $300, or whether it's more or less, it doesn't make any difference.
Well,
But
what
they're
would they
doing
do on
their
a
part.
Saturday? What would they be doing
Yeah,
on a Saturday?
especially on
There's
a
no
be-
school
yeah,
today. I
what would
don't-
they be doing, especially since the sun's now shining?
Yeah,
right.
the sun's now shining.
Right. But
They would be
anyway,
practicing their instruments,
I'm sure
right?
they would be.
You wouldn't be doing anything else than practicing your instruments. That's what they're agreeing. That's what they'd be
And,
practicing.
I know I have a daughter, and I know she would be too, right? But again, it's just our pleasure to have them here, as well as all the entertainment that we're
Well,
going to
you
have
know,
all day.
the
And
future's with the youth, and it's nice to see that all these fine young ladies and gentlemen are participating in
That's
the Easter
correct.
Seal Telethon
That's
and giving you some enjoyment. And maybe some of their moms and their dads
Right.
and their grandparents out there are tuning in today. And again, might want to call up the number that you see going along your screen, and whatever one's best for you, call in and get a pledge for the
and-
Easter Seal Telethon.
right, and if they do, and if they mention the name, we might not get the name on right at the time. It might be 10, 20 minutes or a half hour later, but their names will get mentioned as long, to go along with the pledges.
Well, speaking
and,
of names, we have the Little Angel Board. Now, the Little Angel Board, and I don't know if they're going to get a shot of it. I think they're going to try to. There's no names on it right now.
Darryl's
but-
up there.
Yep, and basically, we explain it every year. It's real simple. You call in a pledge, and the pledge could be for anyone. What, isn't Mother's Day coming up soon? Right?
Mother's Day
Isn't
will
it?
be next
in May,
month. Yep,
right?
in May.
I better remember that. Mother's Day is coming up in May. Anything you might want to do it for a young one in your family. A lot of the grandparents, a lot of the parents phone in, and they'll put a name up there of someone special, be it a child, be it an adult. But when you call in your pledge to the number that you see on your screen, real simple. Say, I'd also like a pledge to go on the Little Angel Board, and tell them what name you would like on the angel board, and they will do that for you. They'll write that down, put it on a piece of paper, and the different names will rotate throughout the day and the evening on our angel board. So it's real simple. So you can do that, that pledging, and get a little recognition for that special someone in your life.
And with Mother's Day, Father's Day is the 1 month behind that. So
That's right.
You know,
That's
you
right.
have mothers, fathers, grandparents. You have nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles. It doesn't matter. You might have somebody, some favorite person.
You
that-
might,
that
you
like.
might be the grandparent or the parent of one of these children who are
Right.
playing today, and you might want to honor them a little bit extra, other than being on television, put their name up
That's
there.
right. As we say, make it ding-a-ling, and that's what we like to hear
Yeah,
out
there
there
we
with
go.
those
A little
phones
ding-a-ling
ringing.
on the
But
telephones.
We enjoy this part of it, and like I said, that angel board is very important to a lot of people to know that somebody out there is thinking of you as a
Yes,
favorite
it is.
person.
Yes, it is. It
And
is
that's
important.
what this telethon is all about. We have a lot of favorite persons, and we do want to say thank you for those of you that did call in again already, but keep it going. And Tom, we're going to turn it back to you, and I'll let you come over here again with us, and you can take the microphone and kind of tell us what you're going to do.
Okay, one more time we're going to play for you. We're going to do 3 selections this time. First one will be a folk song and dance by Bella Bartok. The second one is a very interesting piece of music called Time Changes, which reflects frequent changes in the time signature. And the last one is a real fun song that the students love to play, and you're going to like hearing it too. It's called Fidgets. Again, this is the cadet band from the Palmerton Area School District. Includes students from Towamensing, S.S. Palmer, and St. John Newman schools. Here they are.
Thanks, Tom. Go get them. that great?
That
Isn't
was
that
great. That was great.
That is so
Like that.
important and so great. And look at the smiles. That's what I
All
like to
those
see.
smiles. That's
They
what's
all know
important.
why they're smiling.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish they weren't, because look at all the kisses I'd be getting if they weren't smiling. But it's great. Now, and again,
Hey, we
for
have-
these youngsters here, we got a lot of pledges.
That's right.
so,
We could thank them. Their great performance. So we're
that's
getting
right.
the phones
But
ringing.
now
and
what
that's
you
what's
got to
important.
remember is when we read these names, there's about, what did I count, 38? 39, I'm not sure what I counted. It's near 40 people here, 40 youngsters that I counted, and I know we don't have 40 pledges here,
Oh, I'll bet
but
you
we
not,
do
but-
have some. So you people that are out there and called in, let's get the rest of them out there and do the same thing. Pardon? Okay, here we go.
Here
Go
we
ahead.
go.
You got
I'll
it
start it off. Mike Wimble of Bowmanstown, $25 pledge. Thank you.
Lucille Smith from Kresgeville, a $10 pledge.
Here's a $5 pledge. Benjamin Steigerwalt from Stripes for Benjamin and the Cadet Band.
All right.
Hey,
This
there we
is
go.
Bernice Schwartz from Palmerton, and Joshua is playing in the band. So Joshua.
A $20 pledge from Perkin Nearhood of Palmerton. The daughter's playing in the band. There we go.
All right. Teacher at Tomensing School, congratulations to the elementary band. A $25 pledge from Betty and Ron Stout from Lehighton.
Here's a $10 one from Deborah Imbriaco, and it's in honor of Diana Stack, S-T-A-C-K, it looks like. Stack.
And this is a $25 pledge from Eileen Watson from Walnut Port, and it says in honor of Ryan Nestor from his cousins. Am I saying that right?
Here we go, a $10 pledge in honor of Jenny Henning from Morgan and Floyd Rutch of Palmerton.
$10 pledge in honor of Samantha Green from Grammy and Pappy Lawrence from Kutztown. All right.
$25 pledge, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Herzog of Palmerton for Lions Club President Melissa Herzog and granddaughter, which is in the elementary band.
And from Bernice Schwartz, a $5 pledge, and that is for Joshua.
And the last one I have, a $10 pledge from Gary Mack of Palmerton. We thank you very much, Gary.
Again, we thank you, all you people out there that called in, but now again, there are a lot more youngsters here, and I know they would like to hear their names mentioned also. So
Yes.
You people that are out there that didn't call in yet, feel proud that your child, niece, nephew, or grandchild, whatever it might be, whoever it might be, has the ability and the capability of being here, to walk in here, to sit here, and to play instruments, to be out and be able to run around,
Yes.
to enjoy themselves. Not like some of the